Till the production for Mork and Mindy had to hire a censor that spoke 4 languages to keep track of Robin Williams secretly trying to slip in swear words in other languages during filming of the show. Tale of a court in France which stopped a girl being named Nutella and forcibly renamed her to Ella in the absence of her parents. The judge said that the name Nutella would only lead to teasing or disparaging thoughts, a complaint not heard by her parents as they did not attend the hearing. Till that when a man had a heart attack at a grocery store in rural Minnesota, 20 people lined up and performed CPR on him for over 90 minutes until paramedics arrived, and he survived. Till that the once ubiquitous, toasty, Quiznos sandwich chain, which had 4,700 locations in 2007, closed over 90% of their stores in the space of the following decade. It was the largest and fastest collapse in industry history. Till that the neurologist who invented lobotomy, Antonio E. Guzmanes, was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine for this highly invasive procedure, which is widely considered today to be one of the greatest mistakes of modern medicine. Till Hawaii's 6th largest island, Lanai, is 98% owned by the co-founder of Oracle. Till Brazil found incarcerated populations read 9x as much as the general population. They made a new program for prisoners so each written book review took 4 days off a prison sentence. Tale of a man who was discovered to be unknowingly missing 90% of his brain and was living a normal life. Till that tire particles are the biggest source of microplastics and we eat and breathe them every day. Till that Lewis and Clark used a rapid-fire .46 caliber air rifle to discourage native tribes from attacking them during their excursion. Till a Chinese emperor escaped an assassination attempt by running in circles around a pilar. Till that a female Adactylidia mite is born already carrying fertilized eggs. After a few days, the eggs hatch inside her, and she gives birth to several females and 1 male. The male mates with all of his sisters inside their mother. Then, the offspring eats their mother from the inside out. Tale of the Church of One Tree, a church in Santa Rosa, California built with lumber from a single redwood tree. The tree used to construct the church stood 275 feet high and was 18 feet in diameter. It produced 78,000 board feet of lumber. Till, Rudy, of Notre Dame football fame, was involved in a pump and dump scheme and had a settlement with the SEC for NGT, $380. Till that despite many variations on which technologies are allowed, practically all Amish have adopted the use of motorized washing machines. Till during the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster, 50 of the plant's 800 workers stayed behind during the evacuation. The workers, including older plant retirees, volunteered to be exposed to high levels of radiation while working to prevent a full meltdown of the facility. Till that during the production of Superman, 1978, Gene Hackman was reluctant to shave his mustache, only acquiescing when Richard Donner promised to do the same. After getting it shaved, Hackman went to Donner to fulfill his end of the bargain. Donner responded by tearing off his fake mustache. Till the Quaker Oats Company financed the original Willy Wonka movie in exchange for the right to make Wonka brand candy bars. Till a baboon named Jack officially worked for South African Railways, 1881 to 1890, as a signalman and was paid 20 cents a day, and half a bottle of beer each week. Jack never made a single mistake in his entire railway career. Till that in the early 1980s, a newspaper accidentally switched the captions for Dennis the Menace and the Far Side comics twice. While some people found it humorous, other people found the captioning to be deeply disturbing and the newspaper apologized for the errors. Till that NASA engineers designed a makeup kit because they thought female astronauts would want makeup in space. Till that fossilization is so unlikely that scientists estimate that less 0.1% of all the animal species that have ever lived have become fossils. Till about Saturday night palsy, named after partying on Saturday nights, which is when nerves are compressed and muscle function is lost due to sleeping in an unnatural position and being too drunk to adjust yourself. Severe cases have a low chance of full recovery. Till that in medieval England all freemen were required by law to own weapons and armor based on their wealth. This ranged from a simple gambeson and iron cap for the poorest, to a mail shirt and helmet for the wealthiest. Till Carl Bushby, a British ex-paratrooper, set out to walk around the world in 1998. He's currently at the Iranian border. Till that in 1981, a 12-year-old girl began sneezing, and continued to sneeze repeatedly, for 978 consecutive days. Initially sneezing twice every minute, her rate would eventually slow to once every 5 minutes. Donna would have her first day without sneezing on September 16, 1983. Till that match fixing got so out of control in Canadian soccer that one pro match ended early after the home team's attempts to score an own goal were repeatedly thwarted by the away team. Till that after the collapse of the Tacoma Bridge in 1940, its designer Clark Eldridge enlisted in the Navy. He was captured and sent to a POW camp by the Japanese for 3 years. During his imprisonment, a Japanese officer recognized him, walked up to him and said, "Tacoma Bridge." Till Roddy Edmonds was the only American active serviceman to receive the Israeli Righteous Among the Nations title for his service during WW2. Edmonds refused to separate out Jewish soldiers when a gun was to his head. Edmonds saved up to 300 lives but never revealed his actions during his life. Till that in 1939, African-American singer Marian Anderson was denied permission to perform at Constitution Hall by the Daughters of the American Revolution. The hall had a white performers-only policy. Anderson responded by giving an open-air concert on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Till the U-shaped toilet seat was designed to give ladies plenty of room to wipe without having to stand up or touch the seat directly. Till Dumb Ways to Die, the world's most shared public service announcement, PSA, hit the internet in November 2012. The public service announcement campaign was launched by Metro Trains Melbourne to promote rail safety. Till that in 1963, the FBI launched a 2-year investigation where they unsuccessfully attempted to discern the lyrics to the song, Louie Louie, by the Kingsmen out of fear that the song contained obscene lyrics. Till that, because white chocolate is made using only the butter or fat from the cocoa bean, but no cocoa solids, it isn't technically chocolate at all. Till that a controversial psychiatric technique called recovered memory therapy routinely resulted in patients imagining memories of satanic rituals contributing to the 1980s satanic panic. Till that Denmark still uses the krona as its currency and does not use the euro, having negotiated the right to continue to opt out from participation, even after the criteria obliging adoption of the euro are met. Till that early model M16s were so prone to jams and malfunctions, mostly due to the failure to ship them with cleaning kits and ammunition which fouled the operating mechanism, that the US military produced a comic book detailing proper field stripping instructions for the weapon. Till about Operation Nemesis, a secret plan executed by Armenia to hunt down and assassinate perpetrators of the Armenian genocide. The assassins successfully killed 11 of the highest-ranking officials responsible for orchestrating the genocide across at least 5 different countries. Till great white sharks are not technically apex predators since they are preyed upon by orcas. Till there was a Confederate general named States' Rights Gist, whose father chose his son's name to reflect his own political sentiments. Till that aside vitamin D, the human skin also makes serotonin directly when exposed to sunlight. Till that in 1847, during the Mexican-American War, 6 Mexican cadets refused to retreat at the Battle of Chapultepec Castle and were killed. In 1947, President Harry S. Truman paid his respects at their memorial saying, "Brave men don't belong to any one country. I respect bravery wherever I see it." Till ancient geographers knew that Earth was a sphere, but there was intense debate on the question if the opposite side of the planet is also inhabited by humans, called Antipodeans. Most thought that Antipodeans do not exist because intense heat at the equator forms an impassable barrier. Till the division of the hour into 60 minutes and of the minute into 60 seconds comes from the Babylonians who used a sexagesimal, counting in 60s, system for mathematics and astronomy. They derived their number system from the Sumerians who were using it as early as 3500 BC. Till there is a jellyfish whose sting causes feelings of impending doom. Till in 1957, the U.S. tested an atomic bomb in the Nevada desert that produced a mushroom cloud visible from Las Vegas, 65 miles away. Till that humans are the only animals that have chins. Till that the longest criminal trial in Canada was when the company responsible for Caillou committed major accounting fraud. Till in the 1970s, American authorities along a non-profit group founded by fishermen threw around 2 million old tires into the coast of Fort Lauderdale to create an artificial reef which would help the growth of new coral. Instead, they created an ecological disaster. Till that there are only 2 known parchment manuscripts of the United States Declaration of Independence. One is in U.S. National Archives and the other is in the archives of West Sussex County Council. No one is sure how it got there. Till the main reason why Francis Ford Coppola used the Doors song, The End, at the beginning of his 1979 film, Apocalypse Now, was because he found it humorous to use a song titled, The End, at the start of the movie. Till the NES Zapper gun worked by turning the screen black and placing a white box around the target. The gun had a light sensor which detected the light from the white box. If it detected light, you hit the target. Till that a Swedish woman found her missing wedding ring, lost in 1995, wrapped around a carrot which she picked from her garden in 2012. Till how a shipping error 100 years ago launched the $30 billion chicken industry. Till scientists from Newcastle University discovered that honeybees become pessimistic after being shaken vigorously for 60 seconds. Till in 2018 a Missouri deer hunter convicted of poaching hundreds of deer was forced to watch the animated film, Bambi, once a month for the duration of his 1-year prison sentence. Till Burt Ward did a lot of his own stunts while shooting Batman because his stuntman looked nothing like Ward. Ward went to the hospital all 4 days in a row shooting the pilot. Till about Jay Traver, a University of Massachusetts entomologist who unwittingly documented her own case of delusional parasitosis. Till Nikola Tesla never married, but claimed to have fallen in love with a white pigeon. After its death, he told friends that he felt his life's work was over. I loved that pigeon as a man loves a woman, and she loved me. As long as I had her, there was a purpose to my life.